Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson at the table with basketball royalty. Grant Hill and Clark Kellogg. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Hey, Allie.
Well, guys, dramatic progression for point guard Darius Garland. A rough rookie season, but last year he became an all-star. He said it's just trusting the work that he puts in every day. And while his shooting is special, he said, quote, I'm an all-around point guard that gets my teammates involved. Brian?
He's highly skilled, Allie. Thank you. Now that we're into the new year, how about a check on the Eastern Conference standings? You look at Cleveland, they love where they stand right now, first place. And, of course, there's Philadelphia, all tied at the top. These teams are evenly matched.
Well, right now for the 76ers, I recall them having a lot of naysayers at the start of the season, but now they may not have any. This team is ready for a deep playoff run.
They do have the pieces in place for a title run, but the competition in the playoffs will be stiff.
And the Cleveland starting five. We've got Jared Allen, and it's Prince in at the two-guard position. And for the 76ers, up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. Maxey out there with James Harden. And it's Harris in at the 3 slot. So Philadelphia will get the first possession. Well, Grant, everyone is excited for this season opening contest. That includes the fans, but even more so the players.
Well, there's nothing like a season opening contest. Yeah, both teams would love to kick things off with a big win. So expect to see them giving their all on the floor here tonight.
Here's Prince. Oh! Whoa! And he throws it down with one hand.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, he does. That's what we call helium. Yeast rising and helium floating.
Here's Prince. Second chance effort. Uses the glass on the layup.
You've got to be aware of him at all times. He's a bully on the backboard.
Outside Harden. Pass to Maxey. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Embiid. It's good. And he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity.
And last season's scoring champion, Joel Embiid, the first center to lead the league in scoring since Big Shaq way back in the 2000 season.
Line for your Sixers, Joel Embiid. At the line for one. One shot.
And Embiid, no good on that one. And Joel Embiid, last season, the first center to average over 30 a game since Moses Malone did it back in 1982, Grant.
Oh, B.A., talk about historic company. And how about this? Also the first ever international player to lead the NBA in scoring, too. I mean, he won't be the last with the way things are.
Here's Prince. Maxey covering. This one for 3. Mr. Incredible. Good.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside. Maxey passes to Harris. Right wing. Here's Embiid. Yikes. Nothing but air on that one. The Cavaliers have gone 3 of 4. Off to a nice start. Here's Smooth, defended by Harden. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. And after a few seasons of anemic offense, the Cavs have finally started to turn things around.
Yes, they have. And they made a big step forward. Now, there's a nice balance to their offense.
Good on the second one. And Clark, looking at last year's Sixers team, they were last in the NBA in offensive rebounding.
And also last in field goal attempts. And those go hand in hand. If you're not taking a lot of shots, and you're not going to have a chance for a lot of offensive rebounds. That puts tremendous pressure on your offense when you're not getting second shots. I expect them to really emphasize crashing the offensive boards this season.
Embiid. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Embiid's got his second basket of the game.
He'll proclaim it himself to you if you're within earshot. Embiid's mid-range shot is the key that opens everything up for him.
Here's Prince. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
Only one miss in the first 5 attempts, clearly feeling it.
And that streaking rack attack is the Mobile One drive.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
The Sixers trailing. Outside Harden. Screen by Embiid. The three. Harden can't hit. For Cleveland, they've gone 4 of 5 so far. Looking sharp. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Back to Prince. 6 to shoot. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by the Sixers.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Harris passes to Tucker. Embiid inside. Prince is there. And the basket by Embiid. Embiid's got 6.
Seems like he can't miss right now, guys. I mean, completely in the zone this quarter.
Here's Smooth. Defended by Harden. Gets the 3 ball to go. 5 points in the game.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Out to Harris. He can't get it to go, and it's Cleveland the other way. Last time they met was in Cleveland.
And in the last meeting, they were the better defensive team. They were the disruptors, causing turnovers all over the place.
Very satisfying performance, and one they'll look to repeat tonight. I mean, they ended up winning it going away.
Now here's Harden. Outside Tucker. Now Embiid. Last game, an incredible scoring display for him. Off the mark with the outside fadeaway.
Unnecessary to go to the fadeaway there. It wasn't needed. Could have just kept it simple and taken the easy shot.
Prince down low. Maxey covering. Offensive board. Smooth. No good. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
For 3, Maxey. The Cavaliers pull it in. Prince has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Prince on the attack. And the layup is good.
When he decides he wants to take it to the bucket, it's really hard for anyone to slow him down.
Left side, Harden. Tipped. Here's Prince. Embiid covers. Back to Prince. From the arc. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
And, you know, when you've got a chance to put a team away early, you got to take it.
And the 76ers call time here. And a moment to check out the 2K leaderboard. Here were the best rebounders last season. Fifth best, Joel Embiid.
Simply put, he was terrific down low last year, owning the glass.
Here's Harden. Looking for his first basket, still in this one. For three, Maxey. Prince grabs the miss. Prince has got rebound number 7 tonight. Here's Prince, defended by Harden. Pass to Smooth. And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
And they've settled in quickly today. A nice flow and rhythm to their offense.
Yeah, they're lasered in. I mean, really making the most of their possession.
Harden from outside. Count it. And that shot gets him in the books. He's 1 for 3.
You got to come to expect this from Harden. I mean, he'll take whatever the perimeter defense gives him, and that's the sign of a really smart player.
Here's Prince. He has 6. Pass to Smooth. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
And they ended up in the top 10 in shooting percentage. A nice place to be. They did a nice job of running their offense.
And they really put in the work on the defensive end last season to limit their opponent's scoring. They were all business on that side of the floor. That one's off.
I don't think there's any question the Sixers made the biggest trade of last season, sending a huge package to the Nets and getting James Harden in return.
And the second free throw is good. And Clark, in that Philly-Brooklyn trade, there were 5 players and 2 first-round draft picks involved.
And, B.A., they were big-time players Philly gave up. Simmons, Drummond, Seth Curry. But when you're playing for a title and you can add James Harden, I think you got to take that chance.
Cleveland has gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. Pass to Prince. Joel Embiid with the board. Embiid's got his 5th rebound in this one.
The way they've gotten after rebounds has been impressive.
Yeah, sensational is a really good word for it. They're tearing it up on the glass.
No good from outside. And it's Cleveland's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Here's Prince. And the double clutch jam wows the crowd.
Building a big advantage early with a terrific all-around performance.
Yeah, you know, they've had the advantage at both ends. They've got all the momentum early on.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's Maxey. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Out to Harris. They get it back.
It hasn't been his best quarter. I mean, he's trying to shoot himself out of a slump.
Here's Mr. Incredible. Lets the 3 fly. Joel Embiid with the board.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Outside Harden. Sweet little floater. Harden's got 5.
Harden is maddening to defend. I mean, you're right up on him. You've got him bodied up, and it still doesn't do any good.
Here's Smooth. Oh, hey, how about
Big
that?
time right there. Big time.
Oh, out of this world reverse jam. Nice. And the 76ers call time here.
If you want a t-shirt, then we need you to make the noise.
And the 76ers with some changes. Harrell's checked in for Tucker, and it's Melton in for Maxey. The 76ers shooting an unremarkable 30% in the first. Harden, the pass to Harrell. From deep, Melton. Cavaliers with a rebound. Here's Smooth, defended by Harden, and it's blocked by Embiid.
A fantastic defender. Embiid is consistent, not only blocking shots, but going after them as well, especially when he's in the area.
Gets it down to single digits. He's got 5.
That's his second make in 7 attempts. Not the start he was hoping for.
To the left wing. Pass to Smooth. And it's blocked by Embiid. Outside Harden. Here's Melton. Back to Harden. Three-pointer. Another 3 for Philadelphia.
And Harden right there demonstrating why he's a top-tier scorer. Gets these long shots off quickly.
Pass to Prince. A minute 50 left in the first quarter. Smooth shot is good.
Their guards have carried the offensive load. With the way they perform, they've got the green light to shoot whenever there's an opening.
Out to the wing. Embiid against Allen. Embiid's shot is good. Embiid's got 8.
He's just too big, too powerful, too skilled. Not worried about whoever's defending him at all.
Here's Prince. Give him 8. To the left side wing. Here's Mr. Incredible. Oh, powered down with both hands.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
You know what, guys, honestly, I didn't think he'd win that battle. I mean, that's a lot of height to give up.
Now here's Harden. A 17-point game for him in the win against Denver. Offline with a 3.
Already +5 in terms of rebound margin.
Pretty clear they're dominating that area. They've come out with a lot more energy and effort so far.
Mr. Incredible, no good. The Sixers trailing. Left side, Harden. Pass to Harold. Tries the 9-footer. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Prince has got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one. Here's Mr. Incredible. That 3's off the mark. Harris with it. Knocked loose. Three-pointer, Harden. Oh, got it off in time, but it's no good. And so it's Cleveland, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. The hustle they've shown on defense has been tremendous. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. Thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Cavaliers.
Man, I'll say this. I mean, the mid-range jumper has been a huge weapon for them offensively. Just tremendous so far.
You know, something else is working for them is the three-point shooting. I mean, they've done some damage early on from behind the arc.
Cleveland has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. All right, on the floor for Cleveland, getting going in the second. They've got Darius Garland. He's out there with Mitchell. And it's Mr. Incredible in at the 3, the small forward.
Georges Niang, not a guy who sees a bunch of minutes, but he certainly makes the most of opportunities as they come his way.
First team foul.
Pass to Niang. Allen against Embiid. Niang. The three-pointer off the mark. And Clark, what does Georges Niang bring?
Well, you like to get the ball in his hands when you can, but he's most dangerous, I think, when he's playing the 4 because he can spot up and shoot the 3 pretty easily, and he's got kind of a sneaky old man's post-up game, too.
Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead. and they're starting to rub it in.
And why not? A little salt in the wound. The more plays they make like that, the more they'll have these guys reeling and on the ropes.
And the basket by Embiid.
Boy, what a find. Harden's passing skill. Incredible. James did win an assist title, you know.
Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Cavaliers have surprised many with their ascension. Coach Bickerstaff said they had to be really patient through some difficult times, but his star center, Jared Allen, said, quote, no matter who's in front of us, big or small, we're going to go out there and fight till the end. Brian?
Yeah, that's what got him here, Allie. Thank you. Here's Niang. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
Intelligent ball movement that time from Embiid, getting it to a guy with a better shot.
Cleveland has gone 4 of 8 from 3, a nice percentage. Pass to Mr. Incredible, puts up a 3. It's hauled in by the Sixers. Harden's got his 4th rebound in this one. Embiid with it. Now Harris. Back to Embiid. Puts it up from 15. It's good. He's 6 for 12 from the floor.
More than likely, if there's a second chance bucket to be had, Embiid will get it. Makes him work even harder on the boards when he knows there's pay dirt at the end of it.
With the drive, and he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. That one on Harris.
First team foul.
Well, you know it takes courage to draw charges. Guys get trucked all the time, and they still call a blocking foul. You think more of those should be no calls, Grant?
You know, B.A., courage is the right word. If you're willing to step in there and sacrifice your body for the sake of the team, you know what? If you don't give them a charge, I prefer the no call. I like that idea.
And he can't get the first one. That one misses.
Unusual for him. He'd been in a groove from the line.
This is really amazing. I mean, from March 1st, 2014 to October 26, 2016, Joel Embiid didn't play in a basketball game. 31 long months, rehabbing back and foot injury.
And the Cavaliers with possession here. After the Sixers picked up a basket a moment ago. And Embiid with the block. Here's Mr. And they're going to count that bucket, and they'll send him to the line. It could be a three-point play.
That's what you call playing big. He just stays committed to the attack mode.
And sometimes that's the best policy when you're going up against a big guy. Take it to the 10, right at him, get to the rack.
I'll give Philadelphia credit. They didn't rush Embiid back.
They, in fact, trusted the process, pun intended, folks. And Joel has returned the favor. An MVP caliber center who changes a franchise. He is a franchise cornerstone piece. A great example of how being patient and doing what's best for the player ends up being a winning combination for all.
Now here's Harden. Give him 8. Niang, no good.
He had more than enough room to hit that. Just couldn't make it happen.
Shoots from 12, and he knocks the jumper down. Prince has got 12.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
If it's working, keep working. That's what I say. Keep the pressure on.
Harden can't hit. For Cleveland, they've gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Garland against Harden. Garland, no good. Philadelphia's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Garland against Harden. Harris up top. Shoots over Mobley. Here's Embiid. Count that bucket. Embiid's got 6 points in the quarter.
Well, you know, there's only so much you can do against Embiid, guys. I mean, he's such a terrifically skilled offensive player with great size. I mean, he plays pretty much through any kind of contact.
Pass to Garland. Over Harden. Offline from the high post.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just got to shake it off and move on to the next one.
Harris passes to Harden. Back to Harris. Lets it go. No luck on that one. And Cleveland will come the other way. They held a 12-point lead earlier. Next up on the schedule, the Clippers. That'll be a home game. And that kicks off a string of 3 home games for them.
That's what speed and agility will do for you. Big-time play.
Boy, they'd love if anyone could get a bucket.
Yeah, their offense has been grinding to a halt.
Embiid against Mobley. Clock at 6. Embiid inside. And counted. 8 of 14 now. He's rolling. And the Cavaliers with possession here. 8-point game. Outside Mitchell. Drops in the 3.
It does a lot for their spacing when Mitchell's draining threes. That's what they want from him. He can really open things up for their bigs inside.
Now here's Harden. Give him 8 points now. Outside Maxey. Pass to Embiid. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper. Embiid's got 10 points in the quarter.
Yeah, he's owning them on the offensive end, but, you know, he can't do it by himself.
Here's Prince. Here's Mr. Incredible. The 3 ball. It's hauled in by the Sixers.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Cleveland has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Fires for 3. Rebounded by James Harden. Harden's got his 6th rebound on the night.
He hasn't helped the cause with his shooting, but his teammates have had his back.
Terrific ball movement. Harden with perfect timing on the pass. That's often overlooked when the pass gets there. He relishes his role as distributor.
Here's Mr. Incredible. And another miss by Cleveland.
He's cold from distance here in the second quarter. May want to try a different approach moving forward.
Pass to Embiid. 13 feet out. The rebound by Donovan Mitchell.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Here's Mr. Incredible. 11 points in the game. For 3. Sinks the tray. 14 points for him.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And you know, guys, I don't think too many people expected the resurgence we saw from the Cavs last season. It started with their defense. Now, that's how you use the screen right there.
And it leads to a thunderous finish. That was nice.
And, you know, not enough help from the defense there to compensate. He gets a clean look, and that's exactly how you draw it up. But nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Well, in terms of their D, the Cavs have gone from one of the softer teams in the league to one of the toughest.
Well, think about this. I mean, they're a young team. They play with tremendous energy, and we see that in the way they get after it on defense. They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Sometimes, for whatever reason, a lot of times you don't know why. It takes a little while to work the knots out, but it looks like they're putting it together right now.
Here's Mr. Incredible. He's got 14. In tight, he gets the jumper to fall.
Yeah, he's been having his way this quarter, attacking the basket and protecting their lead.
Garland against Harden. Pass to Embiid. Oh, hits the outside fadeaway. Embiid's got 12 points now in the quarter.
He's got to be exasperated right now, fellas. I mean, playing excellent ball, but they're still losing.
Here's Prince. He's got 16, Mobley. And he tries it off the glass, but it's no good. Now here's Harden. Pass to Embiid. Here's Niang. Three-pointer, no good. The Cavaliers leading. Here's Prince. And he drives in. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
He's putting them to the test this quarter, attacking every chance he gets.
And the 76ers with some changes. Tucker's checked in for Niang. Milton comes in for Tobias Harris. And it's Melton in for Maxey. Took the opportunity when he saw it. Here's Prince. Give him 8. From deep. Count that one. He's now 5 for 8.
Could have been much better defense. I mean, you can't give this guy any room to operate.
Outside Milton. Pass to Melton. Outside Harden. Now Milton. 5 to shoot. Play clock. The Sixers need to put one up here. Oh, and Mobley with the block. 1:51 left in the second. Here's Prince. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Harden. The Cavaliers pull it in. Prince has got 5 rebounds in the game. Unable to get that one. So Philadelphia will take it the other way. Milton passes to Harden. Melton with the ball. Pass to Embiid. To the middle. Here's Tucker. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
You know, in the past several seasons, there's been one constant with the 76ers. They're going to be among the best defensive teams in the league.
The Sixers' identity really does center around their defense.
It's so true, B.A., and they've done a great job playing to their strengths. That's the key for any contending team. Maximize your players' talents. Philly has done that as well as anybody.
And he drops the first.
Boy, if you had the word grinder in the dictionary, P.J. Tucker might be right next to it. His energy and effort and selflessness, contagious.
Allen, he's checked in for Evan Mobley. Here's Prince. Melton covers. And he hits it and gets hacked. A 3-point chance here if he can convert.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Well, I agree with you. 4 of their last 5 baskets have been exactly of that variety.
Here's Melton. He's coming off a 13-point game against Denver. 55 seconds left to play in the first half of basketball. Pass to Tucker. Let's go with a 3. Sends it home from 3-point land. Tucker's got 4 points this quarter.
This is one of Tucker's strengths, folks. He's a knockdown spot-up shooter.
Here's Prince. 17 points in the game. Launches a 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3.
At the offensive end, he's been assertive and efficient, guys. A big reason why they hold this lead right now.
Up top, Embiid. Shoots over Allen. Embiid misses.
Well, guys, they need to do something to reduce this deficit. We'll see if that's the answer.
Here's Smooth, and there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
It all started with the pass. That's what coaches love to see, ball movement.
Pass to Tucker. Back to Harden. There's the 3. And so it's Cleveland looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. We hear teams talk about wanting to get the ball inside, but this is how you do it. More 2K action in just a moment.
Hey everybody, halftime is upon us, and a battle is also upon us. Not Kenny and Shaq this time, thankfully, but two outstanding players through the first half.
Not surprising to see two competitive guys who bring it every time they're on the floor. It's been a spicy duel to watch.
Yeah, and we know you like it spicy.
No, I don't. Give me some milk.
And now, looking back on that first half, things were really clicking out there for the Cavaliers.
The offense is flowing like the Nile. They're working really well together. You have to love the shot selection. This is the way Coach drew it up.
And for their opponent, defensive adjustments sorely needed. Thanks, as always, for watching. Let's head back to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the second half.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it's been a runaway. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting it with confidence. 54% so far. Up front, it's Tucker at the 4, next to Embiid in the middle. James Harden out there with Maxey. And it's Harris in at the 3. That's the group in the game for the 76ers. Outside Maxey. Nice D from Allen.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
Pass to Smooth. Lays it up and in on the nice reverse. He's got 14.
Yeah, their defense is starting to wear down. That's 3 straight buckets at the rim.
Outside Maxey. About a minute played here in the second half. There's the drive, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And the improvement of Tyrese Maxey's three-point shot from his first season to second year, just unprecedented. He improved by over 12% with a huge increase in attempts as well.
Both free throws good from Maxey. And for a player with the speed and quickness of Maxey, Grant, leveling up that three-point shot changes everything for him.
Oh, so true, B.A. It becomes pick your poison with him. And it put him in a conversation last year for most improved player. They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Almost no holes in their performance tonight. They've been tremendous.
This Sixers squad is struggling. Screen by Embiid. Outside Harden. Shakes him. The Cavaliers pull it in.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Here's Smooth. And it's blocked by Embiid.
Their first miss after hitting 3 straight shots. But I like their aggressiveness coming out of the half.
The Sixers again can't hit.
Certainly not the kind of night he was looking for at the offensive end, and it's had a ripple effect on the team.
What a finish. I mean, he just took over himself.
What a show of power right there from the point guard. Man, sweet.
And you know, guys, when your point guard is making explosive plays at the rim, I really do think it sets the tone for the rest of the team.
And that's got to be a relief. Finally getting something to go here in the second half.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, they have a long way to go, but attacking the rim like that is a great way to start a comeback.
Allen a screen. Throws it up high. Oh, stolen by Harris. Here we go, one-on-one. Now here's Maxey. Not a lot of room. Comes up empty down low.
And really a reflection of their superior effort level to this point. It seems to me they've gone after this win a little bit more.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks, BA. Well, Joel Embiid drawing comparisons to some legendary big men. He said, quote, I want to be mentioned as one of the greats. That's my goal. And obviously being a Hall of Famer. But we've got to take step by step, one day at a time. It's going to take a lot of work, and I'm willing to put it in. Guys?
Well, he's well on his way, Allie. Thanks. Here's Prince. The Sixers getting their last shot to go. And Embiid with the block. Inside. Second chance shot. Prince with the bucket. Prince has got 22.
That's not the kind of streak you want to be part of defensively. Tighten it up, fellas.
Now here's Harden. Defense right on him. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And Harden, a former league MVP, three-time scoring champ. Grant, the only thing he's missing is a title.
Yeah, B.A. I mean, it would only help cement his legacy. For years, he'd carry his team only to run out of gas in the playoffs. But postseason success counts for a lot when it's all said and done.
Prince with the bucket.
And they've really managed to dominate inside.
The play in the paint has gone almost entirely all their way.
Three-pointer, Harden knocks down the long J. Harden's got 15 points.
Impeccable form there. I mean, Harden should teach a master class in shooting. Doesn't get any better than his jump shot. Efficient, economy of movement, and the stroke often leads to splashes.
Now here's Maxey. He's covered closely. Over to the wing. Embiid against Allen. That shot, no good. And Cleveland the other way now. Earlier they held a 23-point lead.
And right now they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
Yeah, double-digit advantage on the scoreboard. They've taken the initiative. They've played, I think, with more purpose so far.
Outside Harden. Shoots. Top of the key jumper, no good. The Cavaliers have gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Here's Mr. Incredible. It's another three for Cleveland.
And this is how he shines. He's a big part of their floor spacing.
And you know what? It's all about the long-distance game for him tonight. He's getting it done from out there.
And another miss by Philadelphia.
The perimeter game has failed him thus far. Hit one from range in the first half, but nothing since.
And another basket for Cleveland.
Balanced play has given them the lead and also quieted this crowd.
Yeah, you said the key word there, balanced. I mean, their big lead owes as much to their defense as their offense.
Now here's Embiid. Give him 20. Off the mark with a little step back J. Pass to Mr. Incredible. Here's Prince. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Tucker.
So close on the finish. I mean, it could have been a three-point opportunity.
Full throttle, pedal to the metal, attacking basketball. I like that.
And some changes here for the 76ers. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Embiid. House comes in for Tucker. And Korkmaz is subbed in for Tobias Harris. Love is checked in for the Cavs. Mitchell comes in for Prince. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Philadelphia has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Maxey against Mitchell. Now here's Maxey, tightly guarded. Here's Harrell. Oh, and just miss after miss right now.
They've shown that power inside. Their rebounding effort has been sensational.
Guys, that's putting it mildly. I mean, they've been absolutely dominant.
Here's Prince. 19 points in the game. Beyond the arc. And James Harden pulls it down. Harden's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Pass to House. The 3 is up. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Prince has got his 20th rebound here tonight. Fourth 3. Cash money. Out of his 14 attempts, he's drained 9 of them.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
And Philadelphia calls time here. And some changes here for the 76ers. Melton comes in for Maxey. And Milton subbed in for James Harden. And Cleveland with a change here too. Mobley's checked in. Philadelphia's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Outside Milton to the paint. Harrell down low. Love's there. Harrell passes to Melton. Just 5 to shoot. Milton for 3. Smooth grabs the miss.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
You know, guys, no denying it's been a rough patch here. I think they've got to run whatever is best in their playbook to get a good shot.
It's another 3 for Cleveland.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
Now here's Milton. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. Cleveland has gotten 12 of their points this quarter from deep. 4 of 6. Here's Smooth. It's another 3 for Cleveland.
That's 3 in a row from out there now, so they've got to do a better job contesting.
Outside Milton. Pass to Melton. Down low. Harrell, no good. The Cavaliers shooting an efficient 57% tonight. Timeout called the Cavaliers. Well, we often see teams make big moves right before the trade deadline. Clark, do you like when a team goes through significant changes mid-season?
Well, it does keep things interesting, but as a general rule, I don't think you can do that consistently. But it does add some life and excitement to what's going on when it does happen. But major roster changes, as a general principle, are typically not going to work in your favor.
And the Cavaliers making a change here. Prince is checked in. Off the inbound. And he lays it in. Prince has got 6 in the quarter.
You know, Love is, as we've seen, a solid passer for a big man. Great at breaking down the defense and firing the pass to an open teammate.
Here's Korkmaz. Well, he hasn't scored yet, but I'm sure that'll change. It's tipped. Here's Prince. From deep, Mitchell. And Milton pulls it down. Love against Melton. Pass to Milton. And here is Harrell. Back to Milton. Melton outside. Shot clock at 5. Harrell the screen. Over Mitchell. The Sixers again can't hit. Here's Prince. He's got 24. Here's Smooth. Covered by Milton. Mobley, left side. Fires the 3. Rebound by the 76ers. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Outside Milton. Pass to Melton. Looking to win the drought. Yep, that one goes. Well, Cleveland's shooting nearly 60% from the floor in the third. On the wing, Mitchell over Melton. No good that time. So Philadelphia will take it the other way.
And one of the big names on the move this past summer was Donovan Mitchell. Now, you figured his time in Utah was up as the team decided to change their core up. Could be a game changer, though, with this roster, even with all they gave up to get him.
There you see Harrell's great strength. We call that weight room ammonia strong. Leads to the and one.
And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Cavaliers.
The way they've been able to consistently get past the defense and to the cup has been most impressive. They've almost made it look pedestrian.
Yeah, they've also worked at pounding the ball inside. It gave them high percentage looks all game, and it's paid off.
The free throw is off from Harrell.
Montrezl Harrell can be so many things for this team. One of the best small ball fives in the NBA.
And there's the 8-second violation as they can't get it across half court in time. All right, now that we have a break, let's take a look at which teams capitalized from the line last season. Philadelphia, number 1.
Well, last year, they were tremendous at the line. A very fundamentally sound team shooting-wise.
And a little more about Montrezl Harrell. What an addition he is to any roster, Clark.
I agree with you, B.A., whether he's starting or coming off the bench. Harrell brings great energy and production. A real injection as a spark plug.
This three-point shot looks so pure. The defense allowing him to get comfortable out there.
Now here's Mitchell. He's closely guarded. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Mitchell's got 5.
Look at Mitchell's commitment to his shot. Doesn't let the contact slow him down.
Knocked away. And now the Cavaliers on the break. Jacks up a 3. Counted from distance. Give him 8.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Certainly. I mean, they saw a weakness in the perimeter defense and took advantage of it.
Now here's Milton. Melton outside. Three-pointer. And the 76ers another 3.
It's turned into a showdown here. Dueling from distance.
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
Here's Mitchell. Give him 8. Shoots over Melton. And too long on the shot. Again, Philadelphia.
Coach is loving the ball movement.
Pass to Mitchell. Fires the 3. And the Cavaliers, another 3. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. We'll be right back with you shortly. And while we have a chance, let's go to our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, and as a two-guard, he's typically not a reluctant shooter, so it was really nice to see him orchestrating for a teammate instead.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court right now for Cleveland. Okoro at the 3 with Mobley at the 4. Garland and LeVert team up in the backcourt. And it's Love in at the 5 down low. Milton for 3. It's not going to go for him. And it's Cleveland the other way. Cleveland calls timeout.
And that is a big round of applause for your Sixers, Duke and team.
Now let's present our New Balance Player of the Game.
Offensively, his focus was lasered up. I mean, whatever scheme the defense was working, he found a way to work through it, locating quality shots whenever he got his hands on the ball.
Boy, it's not hard to be blown away by his level of play. It's never easy winning on the road, but to do it in this fashion, that's a special performance right there. Cleveland's shooting about 56% in this one. From deep three-point range. And it's House with the rebound.
He hasn't found the range lately. It's wild to think he had 3 triples there in the first half.
Outside Milton. Korkmaz, good. Korkmaz has got his first basket. And here comes Cleveland. From deep. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Looking to find the rhythm he had in the first half. That's now his 4th three-pointer of the game.
Thibault passes to Milton. Here's Korkmaz. Well, Grant, we're seeing players extend their careers. Often diet plays a big role. How important was that in your day, and how important do you think that is now?
It's so important. The food you put into your body, the rest, the recovery, all of that plays a role in extending your career and having great longevity along the way. 12 consecutive points off of threes. This defense looks rattled.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Now here's Thibault. Pass to Harrell. Back to Thibault. Clock at 4. And a clear foul there. And coach doesn't like the call at all. He's opting to use his challenge. He wants the officials to look at the replay.
And even with the coach's challenge in place, we've seen so many of these personal foul calls still disputed.
The previous play is under review.
A gray area in a lot of these calls. But at least we have the option to take a second look, so the officials can be sure they get it right.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
Niang, he's checked in for Korkmaz. He misses the free throw.
While he was born in Arizona, when it's time for national team play, Matisse Thybulle suits up for Australia down under, a team he medaled with in 2020.
Hey, it's fun to see NBA players like Thibault go their own way for national competition.
Yeah, it is, B.A. I mean, that's part of the interesting fabric of the global nature of the game, particularly as it relates to the NBA. International tournaments are kind of like an alternate world, if you will. Guys who are NBA rivals end up being teammates, or their teammates wind up on the other bench. It's actually pretty cool to see.
Now here's Milton. Niang, a screen. From 10 feet away. And it's off the back of the rim. No good.
Boy, great effort on defense there against a guy who typically makes that.
Here's Mr. Incredible. And the Cavaliers, another three.
The defense is nowhere to be found guarding the three-point shot.
Outside Thibault. Pass to Milton. Harrell the screen. Milton passes to Harrell. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Boy, great movement by Harrell, rolling off the pick that time. Gets himself into a good scoring position there.
There's the triple. Prince with the bucket. Prince has got 10 points here in the second half.
Wow, 5 consecutive threes. This defense looking very frustrated right now.
Most teams get the message to cover shooters after 1 or 2 wide open looks at the three-point shot, but it seems like they have just not figured it out.
House. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. From deep three-point range, it's another three for Cleveland.
As the deep shots continue to fall, you can sense the frustration growing among these defenders.
Yeah, and they either have been unwilling or unable to take that shot away.
Oh, rejected by Allen.
Don't challenge him. Get that out of here. Allen's almost 7 feet now. He's got excellent timing and good bounce.
Jetty Hoffman.
Milton for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
In full-on catch-up mode. They're raining threes right now.
Yeah, they've had a great second half from long range. I mean, things are definitely starting to look up for them.
Cleveland calls timeout.
Substitution. Prince, number 27.
For Cleveland, they've gotten almost all of their shots to fall in the fourth. 6 of 7. Here's Smooth. Drains the triple. 30 points in the game.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
And they're not making up for it with their own shots from deep either, so that's a double-edged sword there.
Here's House. Pass to Harrell. 5 on the clock. Prince grabs the miss. Prince has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Out left to the wing. Launches it. It's another three for Cleveland.
And looking to shoot as many threes as possible. This kind of confidence, impressive to see.
Love the mentality there, I tell you. I know I've never coached, but, man, playing to win and being aggressive even with the lead as opposed to being safe and going into prevent offense, I'll take the former all day long. Play to win.
And here are the Cavaliers now. The Sixers getting their last shot to go.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Boy, I like the disposition and attitude since halftime. They're patiently looking for good shots.
Here's Milton. The Cavs getting their last shot to go. Harrell up top. Floats one. It's rebounded by Mr. Incredible. And here are the Cavaliers now. Got it. Good job in the low post.
He's flipped the script here in this half, shooting a much higher percentage from the field.
Philadelphia's gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Niang a screen. Here's Milton. The shot, no good. And it's Cleveland the other way. Here's Smooth. From the high post. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, that's exactly the kind of defense that's gotten them into the hole.
Now here's Milton. Pass to Harrell. Stolen. Grant, you look at the playoffs last year. I mean, a lot of big-name stars struggled to deliver. Is that every year, or you think that was an anomaly?
B.A., I think it was a bit of an anomaly. I mean, I think you think what's happened in the league in the last few years with the bubble and then the restart last season, there's been a lot of basketball played, and I think it's impacted a lot of players. So I think moving forward, we'll get back to a level of normalcy with the rest and recovery of the offseason, and big-name stars will continue to excel and thrive in the years to come. You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
Priority and goal number one has to be tightening up the defense. They can't afford to give him open looks.
Pass to House. And it's blocked. He keeps control of the ball. From outside the arc. Pure from three-point range. Prince has got 15 points in just the second half. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Milton with it, picked up by Allen. Milton, no good.
Boy, just cannot buy a bucket, guys. And tell you what, that's a painful quarter for him, and it's painful for me to watch, too.
Here's Prince. It's another three for Cleveland.
clutch buckets. He's paving the way as they hit the home stretch.
Now Milton. Tipped away. Here's the break. Here's Smooth. Out of bounds. It'll be Philadelphia's ball.
Yeah, a communication breakdown. Two guys thinking in opposite directions. The pass winds up in the stands.
Korkmaz is checked in for Philadelphia. Melton comes in for Milton. Cleveland calls timeout. You know, for team owners, it often seems best not to take too active a role in basketball decisions. But, Grant, you're a team owner. How do you feel about this?
Well, it's a tough situation, B.A. Many of these owners have made tremendous amounts of money building their fortunes, of course, being very hands-on with their business. But basketball is a different kind of business. Success is not always linear. And sometimes, as an owner, you're not an expert when it comes to this particular business. So it's interesting, kind of being engaged, but not being too hands-on and letting your people do their job to the best that they can.
Philadelphia has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. To the inside. Korkmaz, good. Korkmaz has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's a nice play there. Not going to miss many from there.
The three is up. It's another three for Cleveland.
Back-to-back threes, making their defense work on the perimeter a bit.
Melton outside. Pass to Harrell. Thibault on the wing. Melton outside. Harrell the screen. Melton passes to Harrell. Shoots from 14. And here's another one for the Sixers.
Well, we don't see this often from Montrezl Harrell. That's a rare jumper for him, but it's right on the edge of his range, so he got it to go down.
Here's Prince. Here's Mr. Incredible. It's another three for Cleveland.
His points are really adding up from the three-point line. He had 9 from distance in the first half, and he's only getting better.
Pass to Harrell. Great D that time from Allen. And for the Cavaliers, they're shooting incredibly well. 63% and really making their shots count. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Prince has got 38 points.
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
Well, you know, that's exactly their plan here in the fourth. Work to find space behind the arc and then bury some threes.
Here's Smooth. It's another three for Cleveland.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Guys, when you're this hot, it's elementary. Let it fly. Keep staying at it.
Now here's Melton. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. Melton's got 10 points in just the second half. To the middle. Here's Mr. Incredible. Back to Prince. From deep. Mr. Incredible. Good. He's got 38.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Here's Korkmaz. Pass to Niang. Here's the three. And the rebound goes to the Cavaliers. Here's Prince. It's another three for Cleveland.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to him at all times.
Yeah, especially with the score being what it is. I mean, you got to tighten it up on D.
And you can see how scary this team can be when everything is clicking for them. Just a terrific performance for the Cavaliers.
And everything seemed to go their way today. They were firing on all cylinders, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., this was the kind of performance you relish as a player. Just a very impressive win.
And so this win marks their first victory of the new year.
And they've now taken their first 2 games in this season series. They're playing with a lot of confidence against the 76ers.
And what a huge performance it was for primetime.
What a night. Doing it all. A triple-double. It takes a special player to do that. You have to enjoy watching this guy play.
Melton outside. 43 seconds left in the final quarter. Shot to stop the run. Prince grabs the miss.
And, you know, the defense to me looked like they were okay to let him prove he could make that shot.
Inside, second shot opportunity, and another basket for Cleveland.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Here's Mr. Incredible, and a strong finish with two hands.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad.
I got to tell you what, safe to say that was a good-looking play from start to finish.
And so it's the Cavaliers taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory and deliver a performance like that says a lot about this squad.
They really came in looking confident and didn't let anything shake them. This is what a dominant team looks like.
And that'll do it, folks. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Clark Kellogg, this is Brian Anderson thanking you all for tuning in tonight. We'll see you next time.